coming up on the BGC podcast this week. And I must say, the more it's gone into it, the more you can definitely see that it is just platonic.
Right.
They just get on really well. But would it be the same flip? Would we have the same sort of way of viewing it if it was a gay man and a straight woman?
I was literally about to say that same thing. 100%.
We would just be like,
oh,
that's cute.
Friends say, oh,
yeah,
gay best friend.
Yeah. But hello and welcome back to the BGC podcast.
Hello, everybody.
We're back. It's been fucking ages.
It's been so long.
Isn't it?
God only knows what we're going to talk about in this episode.
Who
But
the
it's
fuck
going to be a
knows?
lot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, strap in, guys, because it's going to be a ride.
Should we run the title?
Let's do it.
Cool.
Two friends,
Hi, I'm Laura.
Hi, I'm Vick.
one big gay chat,
From coming out
Staying out.
and everything in between. Long-term relationships,
Dating disasters.
quite possibly the most unreasonable ifs.
The BGC podcast.
So Vic, how you been
All right,
this
mate.
past 2 months?
Yeah, God, has it really been 2 months?
About that, yeah.
God, yeah, been good. Started my new job.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been the job is keeping me very busy.
Yeah.
Very busy. It's great. Learning lots, doing lots. Yeah, it's going. It's going all right. How have you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously, I'm in the thick of my job now.
Yes.
Very, very busy, guys.
Yeah.
Very busy.
Yeah, you are.
I've just finished a 6-day stint.
How you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
We got Easter out of the way, which
Yeah.
is the main thing, and now I can relax a little bit now.
Until when do you pick up again?
May half term.
Okay. Wow, that's not that long.
No, it's really not. Is
That's
it?
not much of a rest.
Not that much long at all. So, but yeah, it's good. I'm really enjoying it.
Good.
I'm really enjoying it.
I'm glad.
So, yeah.
We're going to be talking about lots
We are.
in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But also in this episode, we're going to have a guest,
Yeah, we are.
aren't we?
Yeah.
A guest. I was going to say very special. She's special in her own way. Um,
Wow. And she sat right behind the camera now, giving Vic evils.
she loves it. She loves it. It's my twin sister. Yeah, it is. Come and take a seat.
All right.
Come and take a
All right.
seat. Yeah, come on.
It's all right, guys. You're not seeing double.
No.
And do you know what? I've just thought all the audio listeners are not going to know who's talking.
Oh, that actually is a good point, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah. They're going to have to deal
I
with
sound less annoying. I have less of annoying twang in my voice.
I have a cold at the moment, so I'm a bit more nasal.
Cold at the moment for the last 32 years. All right.
It's going to be a great episode, this one. So I'm really glad we had you on ready. So yeah, this is my sister. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, well, I'm her sister. That's pretty much it.
That's your whole personality.
Wow, that's rude.
So, Kaz, what I want to know is, what's it like being Vic's sister?
I'll tell you what's really upsetting. I don't know any different.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's rude.
I don't have freedom to compare it to.
What? Shots fired. I'm sensing a theme for the day because we've already been bullying me all day. Since we've been here about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Can't spell victim without Vic.
Oh, it's going to be one of those episodes, guys.
Honestly, don't nick your girlfriend's laugh. That's terrible work.
Shout out, babe.
But also jokes. Yeah, we've got you on to discuss a few things.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on.
Yeah, we spoke the other day. Well, it was probably actually last week. Sometime you called me and you were like, "Do you watch Big Brother?"
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "No."
Well, no, because that's a lie.
That's
a
well,
lie.
I watched the last one
Well, you watched the...
for Ali. I haven't forgotten you, babes. I know it's been a while, but I haven't.
Get
You
grip.
always come round when it's a launch show because you actually
Yes.
came round for the Celebrity Big Brother launch show this year, didn't you?
I did.
And we filmed an episode,
We
but
did.
it was shit. So
It was.
so it didn't.
The
release it.
audio was so terrible,
Wasn't it?
we couldn't
Yeah.
put it out. But yeah, you busy?
So
It's
sorry,
not
my
to be.
phone is actually, I've just sat down and my phone is completely going off crazy, but that's okay.
No,
This is more important
she's a-
for Laura.
Do you want to? Honestly, yeah. And you said, have you been watching? Big
I
Brother?
haven't been watching it, but my partner's been watching it
Mm.
and she's completely obsessed. And she came in with the whole Jojo and Chris situation when that started. I can't remember what the first thing was. There was a situation. Molly came just storming in the room and she was like, I need to talk to you about what's going on Big Brother. And I don't really like anything like that. I can't stand it, like Love Island, all that. I just, sorry guys, but get a life. I just really hate it.
We don't agree with her opinions. Don't
and they
cancel
are
us.
my opinions alone. But yeah, I just really don't like bother with it. But anyway, she came in and she was telling me about this whole Jojo and Chris thing, and she was like, I don't know how to feel because obviously Jojo's like pretty much a world famous lesbian. Like if you were gonna,
She did describe herself as the gay CEO of pop
That was
music, which annoyed the fuck out of me. But we'll continue.
yeah, right.
Honestly.
And yeah, she came in saying that they were laying in bed and Chris lifted her top up and was tickling her back.
Yeah, it was weird to watch.
Right?
Really weird
Now,
to watch.
so I haven't watched it, but based on obviously what she was telling me, you got realistically because I was again talking to my friend Carmen about it. She's mask presenting, would we say? Like
I
a
would
soft
say so,
mask.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Like so, I'm not obviously a soft mask. I'm quite mask. You're quite soft mask. Would you lay up in bed with a man and let him tickle your back?
Absolutely not, because I'm a lesbian.
Exactly. So it's weird.
We hate men.
Not all men.
No.
Apparently. That's what the kids are saying anyway.
That's what they tell us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what men say. Yeah, and it's that to me.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
It was really weird because me and my other half, we also watch it and we were like, this is strange. Like, this is really awkward to watch.
Right.
And then I was saying to her, I said, yeah, but she knows, like, Jojo knows she's gay. But then my other half turned around to me and she said, yeah, but would you feel comfortable if that was me and a man was reacting like that to me? And I went, absolutely fucking not.
That's exactly what she said to me. She was like, could you imagine? I can imagine me scaling the walls of the Big Brother house and dragging you out. That's exactly what I can imagine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. And I think the funny thing about it is obviously I heard about Mickey Rourke. Saying obviously all his absolute bollocks. And then Jojo Siwa's girlfriend put a TikTok out and was like, she was like, obviously kicking off, rightfully so, basically saying it's disgusting what he was saying and all that. She's been awfully quiet about this whole her and Chris situation. So yeah, it's awkward. It is awkward. But again, I don't know if I could watch it because it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
I think because I'm an avid watcher of Celebrity Big Brother or Big Brothers. And I must say, the more it's gone into it, the more you can definitely see that it is just platonic.
Right.
They just get on really well. But would it be the same flip? Would we have the same sort of way of viewing it if it was a gay man and a straight woman?
I was literally about to say that same thing. 100%.
We would just be like,
oh,
that's cute.
Friends they are.
Yeah.
Gay best friend.
Yeah. But because it's a straight man and a gay woman.
Yeah. Well, it's like with Chris, he turned around and apparently, again, this is all secondhand I'm hearing because I don't watch it, but he turned around and said something about he was meant to get a takeaway. He got a takeaway and shared it with Jack instead of Jojo. And his explanation to her was, oh, well, it's like I wouldn't ask my girlfriend to go with me to watch football. I'd ask one of the boys. And she was like, I'm not your girlfriend. And I was like, oh, say it again. I don't think he gets it. Say it one more time.
Say it with chest.
And apparently he said something about sleeping with her or something.
I don't
I feel like he's getting a bit confused.
Yeah, like I feel like if anything, the bits I'm hearing, it's very much he's interested.
Tell me you don't have any lesbians in your life without telling me you don't have any lesbians in your life.
I feel like this is a guy that struggles to have female friendships.
Yeah, and you've got a bit confused along the way.
Yeah. Apparently he likes the blonde though, so.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose he was because I'm one of those sad people that watches.
So sorry.
Love Island.
So sorry.
He was with a blonde one in Love Island. Actually, I watch it against my will.
Of course.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Seems
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, that Mickey Rourke thing as well. What? Fucking.
Yeah, and you've got to be a top tier prick to get kicked out.
And I don't care how fucking old you are. You know what you're fucking saying.
Yeah.
You know,
especially when people have told you to stop saying it.
Exactly.
i.e. the other housemates and
Big
the big
brother.
dude himself.
The big dude himself.
As in Big Brother, not like Jesus.
Who knows? We
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
He may have a direct line. It's not looking likely, but who are we to say? Yeah, no, I just think, yeah, if you're constantly being told, oh, right, sorry, I didn't realise, and then you're continuing to say it, you're just an ignorant prick.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the really sad thing? I actually grew to really like him.
I knew she was going to say
Interesting.
I really did.
Do share your thought process with
like-
the group.
Yeah, okay. He said some pretty stupid things.
that. As in insulting.
Well, yeah, but insulting things for some. I mean, I wouldn't find it insulting.
Yeah.
But I grew to have a bit of a soft spot for him. And when he left, I was like, oh no, it's going to be boring now. But it hasn't, because we've had this whole Chris and Jojo thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually grew to quite like Mickey.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is Patsy still in it?
Yeah, she's still in it.
She
Really
hates
like
life
her.
though, doesn't she?
She does hate life.
Yeah, she is
She's
hating it in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All she not all she does is complain, but 9 times out of 10.
She's quite
very
negative
cautious.
person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's like.
I wanted her to be my friend.
I did see a bit of the one. I've got a lot of opinion on something I've not watched.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you sure?
Yeah. So I saw the one, or bit of the one where they had to dress up as cats.
Yeah.
And her thing, she had to chase the lazy people. I was like, you picked the worst person to do that, because I already know she hates it in there. And now she's like, great, so I hate it and I'm humiliated. Fantastic. She had literally was a
did
big light,
great.
like a noise would play, and she have to go and chase the light like it's a laser pointer with
Yeah.
a cat. I'm not being funny, and I'm down for a good time, but I'd be like, Big Brother,
Yeah, it is.
I ain't doing it.
You can fuck all
I
the
ain't doing it.
I'm not
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that in front of a group full of people, let alone on national TV.
And I don't mean like cats, like little cat ears with like whiskers drawn on. These are cat suits with big cat heads. Like they're
Oh, actually, that might make me feel a bit better about doing it, because you can't see the stupid face that I'm pulling.
Oh no, they see your face. Your face is out. It's like
Oh
cut
no,
in.
fuck that. No, I'm out again. Sorry, I backed out again. Absolutely not.
Vic, they do know who's in the suits, whether your face is showing or not. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Everyone's in different colours. I don't watch it. I don't know.
But yeah, they all had like different things to do, and she was the one that I was laughing when they said that she's got to do the.
Yeah,
I was like,
she smashed it though. She did bloody well,
did.
really well. So who does your girlfriend want to win?
who does she like? She likes. Oh my God, who's the? I think she likes the gay guy. Shock. She loves a gay guy. Who else is there? I'm trying to think. She did.
Danny, that one.
Danny Beard, yeah.
Danny Beard.
I think Danny. Yeah, I think she said Danny. Did she like Jack? I can't remember now. I can't remember.
I love Jack. but
Yeah.
I'm a Corrie fan.
Oh, fair.
So
Was he Jack Shepherd?
yeah.
Interesting. Wasn't he like gonna go out the first week? Was he up
Yeah,
for
he's
eviction?
been up twice, but he's survived it, and I think he's got a pretty good chance
Yeah.
of winning. But I do think the winner is either going to be Danny or Jojo. And I hated Jojo when she first came in, because I was like, you are a gay that I can't stand.
Mhm.
But I actually really like her.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
alright.
I think
I
a lot
think
of
this
people's
was
opinions.
probably a really great thing for her to do.
Yeah.
So then people could actually see that she's not all about her gay image
Mhm.
and, you know, throwing it all at everyone.
Mhm.
She is actually not just a brand. She is a person.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've some of the stuff that I've heard, I mean, I'm not as clued up as the two of you, apparently. But some of the stuff I've heard, I think, okay, she's actually a decent person.
Yeah, I think a lot of people's opinions have changed.
Not that I thought that she wasn't a decent person, but do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know her before. I just thought, fucking hell.
I
you're
don't
a
think
bit
she's going to
loud.
watch it. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So sorry.
We're at top of her
She's in
list.
Big Brother. That's the only reason I'm saying it.
So yeah, I think this is a really good thing for her, because I think a lot of people will actually now find her maybe a bit more human,
Yeah.
a bit more relatable,
Yeah.
Mm.
instead of just this loud. Used to be a dancer, didn't she? Wasn't she the one with all the bows?
Yeah.
Do you know
The
what
Jojo bow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
them
My
bows,
cousin's
mate.
little girl loved them when she was younger. Christ.
Yeah.
I think Jojo's gone through a journey as well, because there was a point where she basically had a conversation with Chris about her identity.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because her other half is non-binary, and she was saying that being around these people that are like non-binary, I don't know if Danny is, I'm not too sure,
no.
but she said it's really made me think about my identity, but she's not ready to take that step to actually say I'm non-binary.
Mhm.
And I think that's really good to show on national TV,
Mhm.
especially with all the hate that's going on at the moment, with,
Yeah.
like the
God,
trans
yeah.
community and the LGBTQ community. In all honesty, they're
Yeah.
coming for us at the moment. We're used to it, guys. We'll get over it.
Yeah.
But it was really good to see on TV and them actually not twist it
Mm.
into a different narrative, which
Mm.
was really nice.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Can we, and I'm opening up a whole angry can of worms here, but can we just touch on the Supreme Court ruling of transgender women?
Yeah, first of all, why did they need to rule that?
Have we done it for men? Have
Mm.
we done it for transgender men?
No.
No. That's my first. Sorry, I lost myself. That's going to happen a lot during this conversation. Find your safe space. Okay. I think it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
First of all, why do you fucking care so much about someone else's fucking life?
Mm.
Why do you care that you have to take it to a Supreme Court and then you get what you want? Yeah, you little bit of fucking women, right? And then you go, yay, we won. Okay, you know, you've completely done the opposite of what you were trying to do, keep women safe, right? You've now made it easier, no, for men to enter your spaces, toilets, showers, because all they have to do is pop a fucking wig on now and they'll go, no, I am a transgender woman. Look. You fucking idiots. And also, if you get stopped for whatever reason, if you're a cis woman, if you get stopped and the police aren't sure, like me, for example, they might think I'm trans for whatever reason. But they might, you know.
They don't need, the thing is, they just have to have a suspicion. They
Yeah,
don't
they
actually
don't
have
even
to
have to. You don't have any. I don't wear a badge. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's going to wear a badge. Like, they just have a suspicion, and a male police officer can then check.
and search you. Yeah, they've now got the right to search you.
You're fucking dumb, bruv.
But it always seems to be against transgender women
Yes,
and never transgender men.
exactly. Why is this? Why is the ruling? If that's your concern, why have you not? You want to keep like the transgender community safe and women safe. Well, why are you not doing it for transgender men?
Well, that's the thing as well. Like, it was all brought around because they felt as though cis women weren't being protected because trans women aren't biological women and therefore we're allowing men into these safe spaces, right? But now a trans man can legally enter these safe spaces.
Mm.
So, say if I was transitioning, I'm legally allowed to go into a female changing room, even though I'm considering myself or I'm identifying as a male.
That's
Which,
it, I got
again,
confused.
let's be honest, they're not the problem.
No,
Like, they're
no,
not the problem.
no.
Like, trans people aren't the problem. Like,
No.
you're not scared of a trans woman. What you're scared of is a man.
Yeah.
But because they are biologically a man when they were born,
Mm.
you still count them as a threat. But you're going to have to put up statistics on who's more of a
The
threat, a cis man or a
1%.
trans woman.
The 1% of people in this country are transgender. That's who you want to worry
I
about.
think it's less than that. I think it's technically like 1.69 or something. No, 0.69 or something stupid.
Is it?
Yeah, something just less than 1%.
Yeah, that's it. I got confused because obviously, yeah, now I haven't even, and I apologise, thought about the trans men side of it,
Mhm.
but they will obviously now have to go into. Do they have to go into?
No, it doesn't.
It'll just-
It's not really. I don't think it really affects trans men because they haven't had a ruling about men.
Right.
So if you identify as a man and you look like a man,
Mm.
you can enter
Yes,
a
yes,
male
yes.
space. But if you are a trans woman, but you're biologically a man, you're no longer allowed to use those spaces. So
Yeah.
now you're not being funny. Not only are cis women still at the risk of being attacked and hurt by men as they always have been, you've now put that risk even more onto trans women because they now have to use male spaces.
And that's what I'm like. I really, for those women, and I'm doing this who voted for it and who pushed for this because what I don't want to call you a woman because that implies that you're an adult, and it also to me,
Fair.
right? To me, to be a woman is to support other women help protect other women,
Mm-hmm.
make, I was going to say be an adult. I am an adult. No, I am to the law. But do you know what I mean? Like, there are so many things to me that make a woman, and not once do I turn around and think, and a vagina. You know?
No.
Do you know what I mean? And a vagina.
Yeah,
Like,
to be fair, you ask anyone that question, what makes a woman, like 9 times out of 10. No.
who's going to turn around and say the genitals?
Yeah, I don't think
pair
that
of
really. Yeah,
tits.
and whenever you think of a woman, you think, oh, you're kind, nurturing. Well, not always kind, apparently. Like nurturing, apparently not as well.
Yeah.
But you know, all this kind of stuff. That a
Strong,
woman, yeah,
supportive. So that's why I don't want to call them women. I don't, because to me, that's what women are: strong, supportive, nurturing, kind. You know, big thinkers. Like, none of that. These women that have pushed this, women, none of that. You ain't none of those things. I don't even know what to refer to you as.
and
Men.
the joke is,
I
like,
want to refer to you as men.
Or bigots.
Biggest words,
Yeah.
actually.
and the
Yeah.
thing is, what they're not really understanding is, do they really think it's going to stop here?
That's what I
Like, do they really think that they're just going to take trans women's rights away? Like, I'm not being funny, but the trans community is already very oppressed and it's already under attack,
mean.
and has been for a long time. So all they've done is just gone after the easiest, weakest link
Right.
that they could go after. But now that it's succeeded, you think they're just going to stop at that? This affects everyone to a certain degree because
it
it just opens up that they are able to separate us. They're able to get us to go against each other. Like, realistically, them saying women that voted for that trans woman to not be able to use their safe spaces may also be that same trans woman that needed to be in that safe space for yourself, for your sake, for your safety, or any other reason. But it's not going to stop with trans women. And I don't think anyone's really understood that. When you open one door, several more will open after that. And that is now down to you and your hard work. No, it's because you're a fucking idiot and you haven't thought about everybody else.
No.
Such a good point that you make about the separation and, like, turning us against each other, like, already, like, minority groups and stuff like that. And, you know, social media and the news, you know, these news outlets, they push that narrative so much. You just think, like, what the fuck? Like, to us, it's clear that they're pushing that narrative. Oh, you know, you must be scared of this and you must worry about these people. And why are you going after the smallest group? That doesn't make you look big. That doesn't make you look like you're doing something for the greater good. You look like a bunch of pussy bitches.
Yeah.
Like, it's embarrassing. You think this is a win? Embarrassing.
Thing is, though, I like also thinking, yeah, we've just had this ruling by the Supreme Court of what makes a woman, which I'm pretty sure there's better things they could be doing with their time.
Yeah.
Um,
Like looking at domestic violence.
well, yeah, but also, like,
Especially with the Euros coming out.
America, in my opinion, America have got it worse than us.
Mm-hmm.
100% worse because of the absolute twat that's in power.
Yeah.
But I think is part of the reason why our country has done this now is because we want to be seen to be following America's, so we can get, like, the trade deals and stuff. There's always that other ulterior motive to it.
100%. It's
And
a
I think-
distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always what it is.
Distractions when someone landed on the moon.
Fucking hell.
No, but it's true.
No, I hear you.
Basically everything major in the news, whether it be, you know, what it is right now or anything else, is always a distraction for something underlying. Like, it's like, touching back on, obviously, trans women obviously always being the victim. Like, we had in Italy, did you hear about the transgender lady who was murdered?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Beaten to death. Like, when I say beaten to death, her arms and legs were broken and she was thrown in the river to drown.
You're joking?
No. And there hasn't been a single
Trigger warning. Sorry about that,
Apologies.
gang.
Yeah.
um
Jesus.
and there and as far as I'm aware, no one's been arrested for it. And all because she's transgender. So I'm not being funny, like, again, having that lack of safe space for these women who are already under attack you're part of the problem.
Mhm.
You're part of the problem,
Mhm.
and it is continuously going to get worse. And again, you have opened the gate for so many more rights to be taken away from people, because that's what it is. You've taken away their rights. You've taken away the right for them to be in the spaces that they belong and that they feel safest in. Well, you're next, hun. Like,
You've forgotten. You're giving them this title. You're putting them in this box. They are trans women. They're humans. They are human beings just trying to live their fucking lives as happily, as healthily, and as safely as they fucking can. And you've just gone ahead and fucking made that a whole lot worse.
and for no reason whatsoever.
What?
They've gained, like, these cis women have gained nothing.
Literally
like
nothing. It literally doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. You believe everything that fucking. I can't even think of a really stupid person other than Donald Trump. You are believing everything that the media push. Oh, fear this, fear that. Don't forget this. Don't fuck off. Use your own brain. Stop being a fucking sheep and actually think. Think about how does that affect that person, that human being that I'm voting against? How does it affect them?
And
You don't care. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't benefit you. You don't care that it makes their life worse. What kind of person does that make you?
yeah, it just doesn't, it doesn't make them any safer. Like, realistically, I think, well, from what my understanding of it, a lot of it was pushed through because they felt that trans women were a threat because they were just men wanting to attack women. If a man wanting to attack you, he's going to fucking attack you, honey. He's not going to go through gender aligning surgery and years of therapy and fucking, like, hormone, like, medication, all that, just to fucking attack you. He's just going to do it. Like,
it hasn't stopped them for the thousands of fucking years we've been on this planet. Like,
yeah, literally.
Transgender people have been around for fucking centuries, bruv. Like, and have still been the smallest
There were some cultures they were considered gods.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some cultures they were literally considered gods and they were actually worshipped.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I just think, like, they've constantly, maybe not throughout, obviously, if they were worshipped as gods and stuff, but still, they would have been a small percentage of the majority, right? Why are you getting so caught up? Why are you getting so caught up on the small percentage of trans people, but you don't want to put that same energy into poverty, domestic violence of any gender?
Because he lives.
It is on because he lives.
That's
Like,
the biggest problem we've got right now.
we have families in this country that can't afford to eat. Food banks are fighting for their lives, trying to feed families in this country, and you want to focus on 0.69% of the population. The math ain't mathing with me, and that's what pisses me off. I think pathetic, embarrassing. I'll say it again. You're embarrassing. Whoever thinks that this is a good thing, whoever voted, whoever pushed this forward, you're an embarrassment.
Yeah.
No, if I can stand by that.
Yeah.
And I'll tell it to your fucking face. Embarrassing. Ick. That's my ick.
Yeah, no, agreed. Agreed.
You're right there, Vic.
Very tense. I'm very tense. She gets very passionate. I just like, at the end of the day, we're all human.
Yeah.
We're human fucking beings, bruv. Like, just leave them alone. Please, for the love of God.
I've said this to you loads of times, and I'll say it again. If people just minded their own, like, realistically,
just so much easier, wouldn't it?
everything always just comes down to because people couldn't mind their own.
Yeah.
Like, and that's it. Just mind your goddamn own. Like, I don't understand it.
Goddamn business.
Like, just worry about yourself, mate.
Yeah.
Like, just unless it directly affects you.
Yeah.
What's the harm, mate?
Exactly.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. Just mind your own. That's pretty much my motto, to be fair.
I agree.
Fantastic.
That was a really good conversation.
It was,
I feel like I
actually.
just had a therapy session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of therapy sessions,
Yeah.
I've got some tattoos booked in.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Just to lighten the mood a little. Yeah, I've got some tattoos booked in, gang. Watch this space.
Cool.
Can't
Excellent.
wait.
Nice.
Yeah, because she definitely needs more.
Yeah. She's
Look at all this empty space.
You're
about
not
to
getting
live
them on
my
your
tongue
phone.
up then. It's not that kind of show. Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah, I can't wait.
nice.
Excellent.
What's going on with you?
I'm going to the Euros.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, going to Euro Switzerland in July. Gonna try and catch an England game. If not, it'll just be the fan zone that we will be in. But yeah, going for a few days.
Is it? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Is this men's or women's?
Women's?
Okay, yeah, I did think that, but I
Yeah.
didn't want to just assume.
Icky. That's my ick. Yeah, so that'd be a good time going with a few pals. So yeah, that'd be good. We're staying quite a bit out, but apparently on match days for your match ticket you get free transport.
Oh, nice.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, should be all right. It costs us a bloody arm and a leg, but it'd be a good time.
Absolutely.
Can't put price on joy. So
No, you can't.
but yeah, no, that'd be a good time. That's pretty much it. Got a couple of holidays booked. Got Alicante with the girls. You know, it is got to have a girls trip. And then a family fun holiday in August. So Lanzarote
Oh, nice. Love
we-
Lanzarote.
with mother-in-law. I'm joking. Love you, Lorraine. Only kidding. So yeah, no, that's pretty much it. You know, I live for my holidays, mate. I get
Yeah.
itchy feet.
Absolutely.
Get itchy feet.
Absolutely.
How are you?
I got a holiday booked.
Love it.
Yeah,
Where you going?
Little C.
Nice. Where's that?
Weymouth.
Spain.
Ah,
Spain. Sorry.
I
What?
wish, mate.
Español.
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 No.
Español.
Going to Little C for a little 4-day break,
Nice.
just to chill.
lovely.
Sorry, Vic, you're not coming.
This is the first I'm hearing of this holiday.
No, it's
Um,
not
You
actually.
didn't even sit me down.
No,
and
we
say-
did though,
When?
because we asked you. We were like, "What are you available on the 12th to the 16th of May?" And you were like, "No, I'm working those days." Right, I'm booking it anyway.
All right, take it all back.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the
Take it back.
ADHD.
You take that.
It's the
back.
ADHD. No, have a lovely time.
Yeah, we'll do.
We'll go on holiday, won't we? Abroad.
That sounded confident.
I
I believe you.
You don't
This
even
lot
care
won't.
about me. Why do you hate me?
don't hate you.
No, it shows because we're not going on holiday yet.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't worry. We've only been friends for what, 14 years?
No, it's a bit too much. 13 and a bit, mate.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Only 13 and a bit.
Yeah. 2012.
Oh, quick math. Don't ask me, mate. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Do you think we're
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a domestic issue there.
Yeah.
Outside. I think it's time for me to go, actually.
No. We'll have that off camera.
Wait till it turns camera.
We're professional.
Should we have some mix?
Yeah, all right.
It's time for Vick's Icks.
So my ick, it's probably not that big of a deal to everyone else, but it really sends me.
It's all right. We're here for unreasonable icks.
So it's not unreasonable. It's
Convince
not unreasonable. So
us.
do you know?
We'll be the judge of that.
Do you know what a tensor barrier is?
Tensor barrier.
Yes.
No.
So it's the metal poles that are sort of on or screwed into the floor, and
Yeah.
you have a fabric
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that connects them, and you can unhook it.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
Right? We have a lot of those at work. And what I cannot stand is when people try to go under it. Right? If you want to go under it and you don't want to walk all the way around, that's absolutely fine. They try to go under it with a massive fucking rucksack on the back. So then it gets stuck on the rucksack and it takes the whole fucking row out. Honestly, I see red. I literally go, well, that wasn't a good idea, was it? I can't help it. It just comes out my mouth. It's like breathing. I'm like, why don't you just close it behind you? Why are we, honestly, it sends me skitty. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
Because then the whole row, and then what do? They go, oh, and walk off. You're not going to even try and fix the chaos you've now created. There's one kid under one, like, right, you're not even going to help. It winds me up. It gets me going. I think
Wow.
really quite passionate.
Oh, we could see, yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
God,
The vein popping out
yeah,
your
honestly,
in a little way.
burst, pulsing away. Honestly, that's an ick for me. If you're gonna do it, Just lift it up and do it, or fix it. Don't just,
Or walk round.
Yeah.
don't
Just stop
do
being a
that.
lazy
It's-
fuck.
Yeah, it's
Get
annoying.
those steps in.
It's really annoying. Anyway, that's mine.
No fairs.
You got one?
Yeah, I've got one. Mine is people who are unnecessarily rude to other people that work in customer service, and that's face to face.
I
Yeah,
hear you.
you've got someone in your eye shot,
Yeah.
and yet you're still going to unnecessarily be a prick.
Mm.
That winds me right up. I can't stand that, and it's the entitlement that comes with it. Like they have the right to talk to that person like that.
Oh, for sure.
Don't piss me off. It is not my fault that someone shit in the pool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not the receptionist's fault either. Yeah, can't help you with that. Get over it.
yeah.
I'm so sorry that your half an hour swim was cut down by 2 minutes. I'm sorry for that. It's just, and it's not even just stuff like that. It's like, so I work in a leisure centre, and there's always been the rule where you've got to take your shoes off when you go like wet side, when you go into like the change rooms, the poolside, or
That's
whatever.
fair. Yeah.
It's always been like pretty much it's a standard rule throughout.
Yeah,
all,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It wasn't really implemented before I started, and now we're implementing it quite heavily. And I had a full-blown screaming man,
Of course it was.
right? Like literally, yeah,
Shut
sure.
fucking up.
Literally here screaming at me because the staff had asked him to take his shoes off, and he was like, "Well, I haven't got any spare shoes." Okay, well that's not my fault that you haven't been paying attention to the posters. What
Yeah.
posters? I can take you into the wet side changing room, but you'd have to take your shoes off, and I'll show you. He didn't like that. I get it's a bit sarcastic, but he was like, "Well, how long have they been up for? Month."
Yeah.
We've also been telling people on reception, I come once a week. Okay, so once a week you've got to bring a spare pair of shoes. What do you want? Like, it's not difficult.
Mm.
Because you're that person that's going to moan that it's dirty. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And now I'm asking you to take your shoes off.
Mhm.
You're part of the problem because you don't do it.
Mm.
I'm sorry, you can't have both ways, son. Do a fucking handstand and walk through for all I care.
Yeah.
Just keep your fucking shoes off. Like, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I get that because I work very much customer facing,
Mhm.
and I've just finished, as I said at the beginning, I've just finished a 6-day stint, right? And by the end of this 6-day stint, it was like an intake day. People love to moan about the stupidest things, don't they?
Yeah.
But do you know why I think they like to moan? Because they want to try and get free stuff.
Mm.
Nah, you're not getting past me, mate.
Mm.
Not
Mm.
getting past me. They're so entitled, so fucking rude, and just like, if you're rude to me, I don't want to help you.
Yeah.
Whereas
You
if
get nowhere when you're rude.
No,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
no.
literally nowhere.
you really don't. Whereas if you're, genuine, you come up to me and you say, look, I'm really sorry. I don't want to have to talk to you about this, but I feel like I have to. Absolutely fine, because you come into me in a calm, adult manner, and I will be more inclined to help you.
100%.
But if you come at me in my face, screaming, shouting, it's not going to get you anywhere.
100%.
Not going to get you
Is that
anywhere.
saying that, like, literally, like I said, I should probably give more context on someone shitting in the pool. We have SEN lessons, and the boy was disabled.
Yeah.
And he had a small accident in the pool, right? It happens. It is what it is. That's what the chlorine's for. That's what all the chemicals in the pool are for.
Yeah.
It's fine. Fish it out. It's fine. It's literally fine. Anyway, 2 minutes. This guy. And literally 2 minutes before this guy's swimming session was supposed to finish, and he wanted a whole refund for his whole session. But because he was rude about it, I said no.
Yeah.
I was like, absolutely not. I was like, it's been 2 minutes. And he was like, yeah, but I didn't get my whole session. I'm like, okay. And unfortunately, neither did all these other people. But are you
No.
going to go and tell that poor kid's parents that you want your 2 minutes back? No. Don't be an arsehole.
Yeah.
Don't be a prick. Don't be a prick about it.
Don't be a prick about it.
Don't be
Yeah.
a prick about
There
it.
we go. We hadn't had that in a while,
No,
have we?
but if he was nice, I'd have been like, tell you what, I'll let you. Oh, the next session you book, I won't charge her. Do you know what I mean? Or, to be fair, we had some space afterwards. I could have just let him stay in for 15 minutes, but he was an arsehole, so I didn't.
And do you know what? Fair enough. If you're gonna be a prick, you
There
don't
was a
get
session
nice shit.
right after. I don't tell
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. No,
If you're an
we're
arsehole-
fully booked and there's no one there. We're fully
Yeah.
booked. If you not see all those people in there, you can't. That's your fault. Can't help you.
They're in the changing room
Listen.
with their shoes off.
Honestly, I
sorry.
totally get that.
Totally get it.
Totally get that.
Cool.
Excellent.
I think that's.
That was a good one.
that
I
was-
like this. I like this.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Such
Such
a
a great time.
regular.
Oh, I don't know. It's a bit far.
You're fucking alright. We need to discuss such things first.
No, I'm down.
Cool.
Yeah, nice.
But I do think we need to let our listeners / viewers know about what we're going to be doing moving forward.
Yes, there are some changes coming.
There are going to be some big changes.
Just really mainly to the schedule.
Yes.
So obviously Marshall now has a full-time job. Very
Mhm.
selfish. I've just
All right.
started. What is it? What? I've just started a new job, which is keeping me very busy. And we are just finding it difficult to find time to get together
Mhm.
and film. So moving
I'm going to
forward-
step in. No, I'm joking.
no, we won't put you through that. So moving forward, that just come out of my mouth.
That's an ick.
Oh God, that's the manager in me. So sorry, I'm a manager. now.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you see that?
Sorry,
There, we should have dropped that in.
if I
Ugh,
mention, I'm a
that's
manager
an ick.
now. Let me have my moments, okay? We are going to be doing one episode a month.
Yes. Yes, but hopefully the monthly episode will be a bigger episode.
Yeah.
So it won't just be a short one.
It won't be like 2 hours. Don't worry.
No.
But it
I
might
don't
be a
think I
bit longer.
understand Vic for that long.
Definitely not.
Right. Everyone's attitude today stinks. Okay, we need to adjust that, right? Before our theatre trip. We're going to the theatre tonight. Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress. ADHD. Yes.
Yeah, so
Once
once a month. So this will be released hopefully on Friday. I don't know what date it is on Friday, Vic.
25th?
25th. Hopefully, all being well, if I can get this done and edited in time. But it should be.
Well,
Should be
don't
able
stress
to do it.
yourself. If it comes out the next week, it comes out the next week. We're worth the wait, aren't we? Yeah, everyone said yes. Great stuff. So yeah, that's really it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to stop because we really enjoy it.
No, we do really enjoy it.
It's
We do
fun.
really enjoy it.
But we're also was sort of this was becoming every time we saw each other,
Mm.
which is fine. But we also just like to be able to see each other to catch up and actually just hang out. Why are you shaking your head? We discussed this. We're gonna have a domestic off camera. So yeah,
So yeah, we will be back on your airwaves next month at the end of May. We will also be very active on social media again, hopefully. Not as much as what we have been. I mean, anything's going to be more than the past 2 months because we've hardly done anything. But yeah, we will see you next month.
Yes.
So, spiel.
Yes, it's been a while.
Do you want to do it, Kaz?
Absolutely not.
Come on, give it a go. You probably do better than me.
That's going to be a hard no. Something about bgcpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Not on
Well, you're ahead.
not on Twitter or X because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on Instagram. You can do that. YouTube
Yeah.
and all podcast platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She did better than Vic.
which was
I'm
mate.
self-aware, so yeah, completely agree. Smashed it.
So, until next month, I've been Laura,
I've been Vic.
And I've been Kaz.
and we will see you soon.
Be seeing you.
Laters.
Nice.